Hi there, homies. Eugenie here. On Thursday, the 27th of January, I had the launch party for my Homeopathy at Home 30-minute free online course. It was held at a lovely centre in Kingsley in Perth, and we had 50 mums and their kiddies come to the morning session and another 50 mums and their kiddies come to the afternoon session. We had a lovely fairy there. She was absolutely gorgeous. She was doing face painting for the kiddies and balloon animals, and it was so much fun. We had some catering and just really great conversation going amongst like-minded people. It was so wonderful. So those of you who came along, thank you so much for making the day special. I also had a little makeshift podcast booth set up, and I asked some of the guests if they could record some of their moments of how homeopathy has helped them. So yeah, that was a lot of fun as well. And we have just stitched all the little bits together to create a very special podcast episode for you. And hopefully you get to feel the lovely vibe in the background. Thanks again for all of your support. For those of you who would like to watch the video, it is on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com/C for custom and /Eugenie Kruger Homeopathy, or just hop on YouTube and type in Eugenie Kruger Homeopathy, and you'll find my 30-minute Homeopathy at Home intro course completely free of charge. Please share it with your family and friends, and let's empower more people to use homeopathy.
Hi everyone, my name's Leanne. I broke my leg back in, June 2021, and I've broken previous bones before, but using homeopathy, the injury kit, the arnica, oh my goodness, the symptom, I think it was, a whole heap of remedies. I feel like this break has healed the easiest, the best, and the least painful. And aside from that, we use homeopathy every day for, oh my God, endless things. Lots of arnica, lots of sleep and calm. The list is endless. Loving my journey with homeopathy. Bye.
Eugenie has also helped me a lot as well. This is Cassie, by the way, with a lot of my gut issues. I've suffered with a lot of gut issues over many, many years, and since having a consultation with Eugenie, it has been the most amazing things have happened. I feel like I have more energy, and things are really leveling out. My moods have really leveled out as well. So it's I can eat foods that I wouldn't be able to eat, and enjoy things that, normally would probably be a bit of a trigger for me as well. But being able to be so steady that I can feel really empowered, that I can handle everything that is thrown at me. Honestly, I almost feel a bit teary just saying this as well. It has changed our lives. Like, it has made my life for the better. And honestly, I can't thank Eugenie enough. Thank you so much. I love you.
Hi, my name is Cruz, and I think homeopathics are good because there's so many different remedies for so many different things.
Hi, my name is Felix, and my favourite remedy is lycopodium because it makes me feel good. And I'm 9 years old.
Hi, my name's Wendy Flockton, and I'd like to tell you about my husband, who was not very big on homeopathics in the beginning, but now he has come a long way and learning all about how homeopathics can change your life. He loves the brain memory mix. He thinks that is just wonderful because now he can remember people's names, which he couldn't do for a long time before. So he religiously takes brain memory mix, and he has become a homeopathic convert, which is really good. And I'll close that now. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jacob, and I use Happy Med for this time for the wart mix. It really worked fast.
Hello, my name is Dia. Since I use homeopathy, I feel at ease every single time my kids get unwell, because I have my sport group that Eugenie put together, which is amazing. And also the remedies that we have, all the basic remedies, is just a tool to make sure that my kids not going to get any worse, or I know what to do, or if I don't, then the group is so helpful, and straight away I have this solution for anything that happens to me or my kids, which is amazing. So if you haven't tried homeopathy yet, please do, because you cannot get any better healing process than homeopathy. Thank you.
Hi, my name is V, and I use homeopathy a lot for my kids. Teething and arnica a lot for all the bumps and everything. And we love chamomile latte. That's it. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Shelley. I've been using homeopathy for about a year now. And the most recent instance was I actually had gastro, and I took the gastro mix and straight away it was gone. I've been using it for a range of other things with my 3-year-old and my husband, and it's been really great for our family, and I'm so happy that I've come across it all. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Emma, and I've been using homeopathy for about 2 years. It started off with my son, who we had a few issues with his number 2s, and after a few consults with Eugenie, she was able to get them back to normal after doing a couple of detoxes from certain vaccines. Since then, I have been a complete convert, using them for everything from arnica with bumps and bruises for the kids, to cold and flus, to teething mixes, basically everything and anything. Anytime one of my kids says they have something wrong with them, we go straight to our cases of all our remedies and we pick one out, and 9 times out of 10 we hit the nail on the head. So absolutely love all of our remedies and can't imagine life without them.
My name is Iris and I'm 5 years old. And I like homeopathy.
Okay, so I'm Nadia Van Buren, and I am taking some time out to quickly give our love for homeopathy and just a little testimony. Actually, my middle daughter, Ahava, was the one that brought us or led us to homeopathy when she was really sick as a baby. And we got amazing results with all 3 our kids. But I think what I wanted to say today, and I think that's something that a lot of kids struggle with these days, is anxiety. And so our oldest son, Luke, he was the one that actually really struggled when he had to go to kindy. So we just thought it was because he's been with me every day of his life, never went to daycare or kindy. But then he actually, when he started going to kindy full time, he showed a lot of separation anxiety, and so he would literally vomit in the car and when we got to school, and he's such a kind, gentle little boy, but he would literally push kids out of the way to run through the door to get to me when I had to leave. And it literally broke my heart. And I was like, okay, so homeopathy has worked for Ahava. Maybe it's time that we take him as well and to see someone or just to get help. So at the time, arsenicum was prescribed to give to him just because he does the pacing, and he had vomiting and diarrhea accompanied with his stress and things like that. So by that time I've already tried at home with a few things like pulsatilla and things like that, but I wanted a constitutional thing. And as I was talking to the homeopath, we did a little Zoom talk, and I was chewing my nails while I was talking to him. And he's like, oh, I wonder where he gets that from. I'm like, I don't know. No one's anxious in our family. And he's like, oh, really? Because you've been talking to me for an hour and you've been chewing your nails. So, obviously there's that mother-child thing. So a lot of the things they get from us. So yeah, we started I think on a Wednesday or something to give it to him, and we had the same thing at kids church on a Sunday, so we just never bothered like trying to put him in on a Sunday. But that Sunday he went into kids church, and like he was just that was like 4 days in our treatment. He just literally he cried, and like it was so different. Like he didn't get that full-blown anxiety where he had to like run away or push kids aside or like vomit or diarrhea. And I was like, oh, so this is normal. Like he would cry because he's sad because he doesn't want to leave us, but it wasn't like that anxious that he had. And just like literally within 2 weeks we went from full-blown anxiety to him like just being better about going to school and no more vomiting, and the diarrhea stopped. And even at night, like he was very restless. Would take 2 hours to get him to sleep because he was so anxious about the next day. And like he would wake up between like 12 and 1 throughout the night because he was anxious about the next day, and all of those symptoms just sort of went aside. So that's something that I wanted to share, and I hope it's helpful and it would help someone else.
Hey, my name's Steve. Recently had a couple of wisdom teeth taken out. Last time I had a wisdom tooth taken out, it was actually a really bad experience. Lots of pain, got infected, and I was reluctant to have the second two removed, but I did, and took homeopathy. That is a combo mix with arnica. I forget the other ingredients, but I only actually took paracetamol once, and then just used the homeopathy after that, and within 48 hours I had zero pain, and it healed up remarkably quickly. I'm still amazed the difference it made. So thank you very much for this amazing medicine.
Hi, my name is Joanna Mander, and I have recently had a bit of an accident happening to me, an unfortunate one where I got crushed pretty badly and ended up in emergency and in hospital for a period of just over 5 weeks. What happened to me was basically I got a pelvic fractures, multiple pelvic fractures, I should say. I got also a fractured collarbone, and one of my, I believe it was the L5 spine, got a little nip too. So needless to say, I was pretty upset. But I had to just face the time in hospital because I couldn't really walk and was pretty much wheelchair bound. Well, first I had to stay in bed for about a whole week, basically, before I could even get onto the wheelchair. I immediately contacted my beautiful, lovely friend Eugenie, as I use homeopathy for various other things, acute or more chronic ones sometimes. And obviously inquired if there is anything that I could get that would help and speed up fracture recovery. And I got sent the so-called fracture support remedy and symphytum, but also aconites for the initial days of the body being in shock. And bleeding, bones bleeding, etc., and inflammation. So that was more for the initial few days. And so I used pretty much all the remedies religiously, starting from aconites for those initial few days to then daily getting onto symphytum and the fracture support. I was kind of varying the two. Although I know and understand that the fracture support has symphytum in there, but I still figured it would be good to sort of give it a variation there. I would take those religiously 3 times a day, and sometimes if I would wake up at night in the hospital, I would take another dose too, because I felt my body was in a really quiet and relaxed state. And they basically told me it takes a good up to 8 weeks before, in adults, I should say, before one can start weight bearing again, so walking with crutches. Now, I pushed for very early x-rays because I wanted to be out of that hospital before Christmas. And they weren't too happy about it, but they eventually agreed that they will do it. So I had my x-rays at 5 weeks and 1 day. So that's how long I was into my recovery. which is normally kids take about 4 to 6 weeks. So just as a sort of guide there. I was very nervous at the time, but I did feel like my body was just becoming so good, so quick in my time there. And lo and behold, they came back to me and the x-rays were showing beautiful healing, and I was given the all clear to start walking. Everyone was very impressed at the hospital, from the nursing staff to my physios, to my fellow injured colleagues, at how fast just I had managed recovery. Of course, your mind, obviously, and your mindset is very important too, but I had read up on symphytum, and I knew and was aware that this is a magical remedy for helping to grow bones back together, basically. And to date, I still hear people saying like, wow, how fast you recovered. It's only been just shy of 3 months now, and I'm just about running again. So, yeah, about to go back horse riding in a week's time. Very impressive. And just quickly, my favorite homeopathic remedy is basically probably going to be aconite, because I just love it, because it's just really used so much in our household. I guess that's one of my top remedies. And yeah, that's my story, short story shared.
Hello, my name is Susie. I recently used homeopathy for a number of things, but mainly for my daughter, who is 2.5 years old. I used it in the past for teething. I've used it for when she used to get in the car. She used to scream a lot, so I would help her and use that homeopathy remedy. She loves it. She goes into the kit and she helps herself to which one she wants. Sometimes it's not the right one, but I guide her. My favourite homeopathic remedy is probably the ones for sleep. There's a few different ones. We use a sleep calm. And my advice, if you want to start using homeopathy, is just try. And, sometimes you'll be really surprised. You'll see massive changes, especially with little ones. And my daughter loves it, so it's pretty awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Hello, this is Kelly here. I was introduced to Eugenie through my naturopath Katrina for the sake of my 2-year-old who was struggling with taking any of the supplements. Eugenie worked her magic helping my daughter with poor muscle tone, decaying teeth, mouth breathing and hitting herself just instantly. That was with some constitutional remedies from her. And that was just the beginning. Eugenie has empowered me to use homeopathy with my family for all of our acute cases now. I have over 100 different remedies, and my husband and children choose homeopathy for treatment usually first. Some recent stories include using arnica for what should be massive bumps on my toddler, aconite for stopping a sickness that was thinking about getting a hold of me, euphrasia for my son's sore eye, nux vomica for some sore tummies, hypericum for hurt fingers. That really does work. If you slam your finger, you take hypericum and you can count down from 10 that the pain has gone instead of it being there for minutes. That's just magic. Apis for my husband's ankle swelling, and we've used the transmission mix for everything recently for sorting out all these random things. Very thankful to have it. Thank you, Jenny.
Hi there, my name's Mark Wilson. I recently used homeopathy for constant hay fever and had immediate results, and my favourite homeopathy remedy was Hist, and it 100% works every time I take it. I just have to remember to keep on taking it, to keep on those sniffles away. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye.
Hi there, my name is Charlene, and I've been using homeopathy now for a couple of years. My favourite remedy, I would say, is Merxol. That's my constitutional remedy, and it's helped me so much with different problems I was having with nails, with my throat, with my postnasal drip. All have been fixed since I've been using Merxol, and I love it. I use it for my baby as well. He's now 2. He's never been to see a doctor, which I'm very happy about. He's never been on antibiotics. We've sorted out a lot of issues using homeopathy. And yes, I love it. Thanks to Eugenie. I thank gosh we met her. Thank God she's in my life. And what a great community to be a part of. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sally Mugen. I use homeopathy for our family. We found it really great. We started using it with my second birth, and it really helped. Just helped me have an amazing birth. It's also helped from day one of my daughter being born. We've found it's extremely useful for all aspects of life, but especially small babies. Some of our favorite remedies are arnica, pulsatilla. Aconite is a really great one that we go to because our kids always had croup, and we found that they've had less croup now. We also use it for my husband gets anxiety, so he loves Cali Foss, and those are just a couple that we use. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Ambreen, and I recently used homeopathy for a camping trip that we recently had. I have a daughter who is susceptible to mosquito bites, and after she had the mosquito bites, obviously she had a flare-up. And so we use one of the homeopathy remedies for that. So by far my favorite homeopathy remedy is Apis because I see instant results with that. And I've had many results with my friends when we've gone, on parks visits, and we've seen whether it's a mosquito bite or a bee, a sting, and it's been amazing. I guess my advice, if you want to start using homeopathy, is to jump in with both feet. It's the only way that I've found that's worked, is just to immerse yourself in it and surround yourself with people that are like-minded, that can support you through the system. I also want to say thank you to both Sharon and Eugenie for the amazing support that they've provided me personally. It's been absolutely amazing, and I'm loving this journey that I've embarked on, and I'm just so glad that you're here to support me.
Hello, my name is Nina. In our house we use arnica the most, with 2 accident-prone kids, of course, bumps and bruises. Arnica is the best. I recently also fixed my neck ache, which the physio absolutely couldn't. I went to 2 different physios, they couldn't help me. I took the inflammation mix along with the injury mix, and my neck is as good as new. I love homeopathy. Don't worry.
Hi, my name's Tiffany. Since using homeopathy, I have become so empowered treating my children's illnesses. I no longer fear them being sick like I used to. When they've got a temperature, I just, I let their body fight it off, give them a little bit of belladonna. I feel like I'm more aware of how amazing their bodies are, and homeopathy has really helped me treat many, many illnesses, and I feel like so much more of a confident parent now. I'm just so grateful for everything that it has given me.
Hi, my name is Teresa. I've been using the Nairami Depression Mix, and it has helped so much. It lifts up my mood. I no longer feel really flat and like no low moods, and it's just picked me up so much. I highly recommend it. Hi, my name is Teresa. I've used the Ignatia to help with a point of grief and sadness that I experienced, and it was amazing how quickly it worked. Like, I've never had anything work that quick in my life. It is really, really good. Good one for when you're feeling grief or sadness. Definitely one to get.
Hi, my name is Ina, and I just wanted to share a story that's happened recently to my daughter, and how I use homeopathy for it. So my daughter, 10 months old, she kind of pushed from the chair and hit her head in the window, where she had massive cuts in her scalp, her ear, and her foot. So when I grabbed her, I quickly ran to grab my phone, obviously to call ambulance, because she was bleeding profusely. But in the same time, I just went to my medical cabinet where my homeopathic remedies sit, and I just grabbed arnica there to see, and I just gave her 3 doses, one after another, probably in 1 minute time. But as soon as I actually gave her the remedy, her bleeding just pretty much stopped. Just a very, very fast effect of the remedy. And then once we got to the hospital, I gave her ledum and hypericum for pain, and ledum also for tetanus, just because the doctors, they have advised me to get a tetanus shot, which I kindly refused to, because I knew I had the kit with me. And I know that some remedies, they're really good for tetanus, and so hypericum and ledum are the ones. And I gave her a few doses in the hospital. And post-surgery, I also continued giving her arnica and hypericum for pain, arnica just for any bruising and bleeding and shock and all that sort of stuff. And I swear to you, I did not even have to give her any painkiller. She was very happy, little baby, after the surgery. Next day, she was walking on her foot that she had stitches on. It was just amazing to see her recovering at such a fast speed in no time. So that's it. That's our story. Bye.